Hey, what's this? Crystal jewelry? Nico! What'd you find? Crystal jewelry. Do you want to do this? Yeah, let's go! Woo! Gonna have crystal jewelry. Hi everybody, welcome to today's video. I'm Nico.
And I'm Ellie.
And welcome to FUNtastic. If this is your first time, please subscribe, and if not, welcome back. Today we are doing something special. We are making jewelry.
Crystal jewelry to be exact. There's this kit that we got from Klutz. They have a lot of fun stuff.
They do. So I'm not a big jewelry person, kind of obviously, but I love crystals. Crystals are really cool. And so I'm really excited to try out this kit. You can make many things, it looks like. Inside they say includes everything you need to make. 3 pendant necklaces, 2 statement rings, 1 set of earrings, and 1
colossal crystal.
They have a lot of fun choices,
yeah,
as you just saw. So
we have to decide.
let's open this up and see what it has.
Let's go. So before we unbox everything, here is the actual book. Let's take a look inside. So it looks like you get a lot of things to do. There are many projects you can do. What you get, note on safety. We don't read safety though, do we? Let's go to just see what we can make here. Ooh, I'm getting excited. Projects. My favorite part. A stick pendant. Earrings. Those look cool. There is a lot. The
Colossal crystal.
we might have to try out that. I don't know. As you can see, there's a lot here to try, but now we're going to look inside and actually unbox what comes in the kit.
This is what we have. We have stuff for making a necklace cord. We have these color tablets, some wire or string, and pipe cleaners. And then here are sticks that we might use. Gold glitter. We have some stuff for making the jewelry. And this is the glaze for it. This is crystal powder. We have a lot of this, so we will be making a lot of jewelry. Let's get into the video. So here's all the stuff again. We are going to show you what we're going to do, so we'll have to set this aside.
Here is the book once again, and we're going to now try to do this. Use a whole pipe cleaner to form a teardrop shape with a hole in the middle. Now we are going to try doing that. So I have a pipe cleaner here. So I'm going to try to wrap this around like they say, kind of in a little weird looking shape. You want this to be a natural geode, I think, so it shouldn't be like a formed shape, I would assume. That looks pretty good. What do you think of that, Ellie?
That looks good.
Move to the next step.
Step is cut 8 inches of thread. Tie one end on the top of the pendant, tie the other end to a craft stick, and tape it into place.
In this little nice bag that they give us, you can see, I think the pink stuff is the thread they're talking about. So I'm going to open that up. So there is the thread.
It's very thin, sort of like fishing wire.
So here is a ruler that you just have. They don't supply a ruler, but you should all have a ruler. If you don't, we're going to cut it 8 inches long. So I will cut, and that's that. So with the piece of line that we have, I'm going to tie one end to our little pendant pipe cleaner here. It's not the most forgiving when it comes to tying. We are going to tie it around the stick.
I got tape.
And now Ellie is going to tape it onto the middle of the stick.
Okay.
There we go.
And then it'll be like hanging like this. So step 3 is seed the pendant, which is on page 16, and let it dry. Then grow crystals on your pendant by following steps 4 and 6 on page 28. Let it dry. Then brush on 2 coats of glaze. If your crystal is dyed, brush on 2 coats of clear nail polish also.
So now we are going to go to page 16. So a seeding solution helps the crystals grow better. So we're going to seed our little pipe cleaner and we're going to see what happens. Seed pipe cleaners the night before you plan to grow your projects. We'll see you all tomorrow to continue this project, I guess. Label a small heat-proof glass jar with seeding solution and the date using masking tape. Let's do that. Now we are going to label our glass jar. Step 2 is have your adult assistant boil a 1/4 cup distilled water. We don't have an adult assistant, so we are going to be our own adult assistants, even though we're not adults, and we are going to go to the stove and boil a 1/4 cup of distilled water. Care to come with us? 1/4 cup into pot. So we just added 1 tablespoon of the crystal powder, which is alum, into this glass, and now we are going to pour in our water, our 1/4 cup of steaming hot water.
Okay, next step is to stir until all the powder is dissolved. Okay, so it is dissolved.
And now it says to let it sit at room temperature just for 5 minutes to cool down a little bit and put a lid on it. We don't have a lid, but what we do have is saran wrap here, so I'm just gonna makeshift lid. Works every time. Let's go put it to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now that our solution is done, we are going to take our pipe cleaner on this stick and just quickly dip it in to get it ready for actually making the crystals tomorrow.
Here we go.
We're just quickly dipping it in to get it saturated. Very good. So now we are going to put it on top of a plastic lid to let it dry. Now we are putting it on the plastic tray just like that, and it's going to dry overnight, and we will be back in the morning to complete this project.
Hello everybody, it's now the next morning, and we are going to create our growing solution.
Alright, we're back after letting this rest for 1 hour, and now all we have to do is peel off our lid. It should still be warm to the touch, and it is, so that's good. And now we're going to take our actual pipe cleaner that has been seated yesterday, and now we're going to just place it in and wrap it around so then it does not hit the bottom. You want it to just hang in the solution without actually hitting the bottom, because that could make the crystals not grow as well as they should. So I think like that our crystals shall grow, and we will be back in only about 2 to 4 hours, and these will grow. Now that the crystals have actually developed, it says to move it to a second cup where it will dry. Wow, looks nice.
Here's our crystal. Sadly, the color is faded, but that's okay. And now we're going to brush on a coat of glaze and a coat of clear nail polish.
Now, as you can see, we have a pile of glitter in the middle. It comes with a nice little packet of glitter, so there's enough to do many projects with this. And we also have clear Elmer's glue. It didn't come with this, but it recommended using any kind of school glue. So we're going to put some of that on the outside of our little pendant here, and then we are going to dip it into the glitter, and then it's going to create this nice shimmery look, and then we're going to cover that with nail polish here. So let's start. I'm going to coat the outside. Now Ellie can dip it into the glitter. That looks really nice. It's a messy process, but it's cool looking in the end. So now we just have to wait for this to dry, and then we'll go over the final coat of nail polish, and we'll come back when we're all done with this.
Yep.
Alright, that concludes our video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. As you can see, we made an amazing crystal there. When we had finished actually prepping the crystal with nail polish and putting the glitter on it, then we just went through some simple instructions of measuring out a string of a certain length, and then we kind of looped it around the necklace in a certain way so that it's held on like that. It was actually very simple and looks very nice, I think, especially with the color of the crystals and the color of the string. They match really nicely. So I thought this was a really fun project. What did you think, Ellie?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was definitely pretty time consuming because you have to wait between intervals to continue with the project. But I thought it was worth it in the end because this crystal looks amazing. So once again, this was the crystal kit from Klutz, as you can see, and it was pretty great. So we'll see you next time. Please subscribe to FUNtastic, and we'll see you then. Bye!